Good evening, everyone. It is still Saturday, the 31st of August, and we are in our seats for Dragon Slayer, the nighttime show spectacular here at Warwick Castle. I've seen this 3 times, you've only seen it once. My mum has never seen it, so we'll show you some of the highlights and then we'll let you know our thoughts on the show after.
Hell yeah.
You're late. My apologies, my lord. Just like your father. He was never on time. Felice, this is Guy of Mercia. His father was a loyal friend.
Welcome to Warwick.
My lady. Come on, Guy, get on with it. I am patient. Guy, are you ready? Hi, go! This constant cheating! Alfred! Hurry up, Guy! Take this. Help me. Come on. It's mine. Champion. Did you know that jousting is the number 2 cause of death in Louvain? Oh! Guy, that was a dirty trick you Police, we need him.
He's hurt!
He is a knight of Warwick.
Police, please. Please pass me my helm. I love you. I love you, police.
I love you. Please, come home.
Sir Guy, you will lead my soldiers against this ferocious invasion. Go now. May God be with you.
People of Warwick, once again, our land is under attack by a beast that unleashes fire and fury. People of Warwick, we must stand together. We must drive this beast back into the sea from whence it came. But people of Warwick, I can't do this alone. I need to know if you will support me, you will help me. So people of Warwick, raise your voices! Raise your voices for Warwick!
Upon the castle, those brave enough to stand and fight this cruel beast slain. As it reached the castle, Guy strode forth to face this monster.
It swarmed fast across the land, bringing death and destruction. I saw the fire in its eyes. I smelled the stench of blood on its breath.
The whole of Warwick came to pay their respects. There was much sorrow, for Guy was their hero who had saved them in their time of need. He was my hero, My love. A man who had travelled far in search of adventure, who had fought for justice in many lands, so he could make himself worthy enough to be my husband. Depend upon you alone. In you I have placed all my hope and trust. You are mine, and I am yours. I knew that one day I would be with him for all eternity. Yes, until then, I took comfort from our letters. Our time together was brief, but I knew our love would last forever.
In his lifetime, Guy had become famous across the world for his bravery and chivalry. All had heard about the adventures of a proud boy from humble stock who strove to become a chivalrous knight. He protected women, fought for justice, at times against insurmountable odds. During his life, he was a beacon of strength, of righteousness, and courage. His adventures, his story will be told and passed down through the generations. My friends, I once told you that there are many heroes and legends in this land. But when Guy fought and defeated the terrors of invasion, he saved a nation. So now you truly know the greatest legend of them all. Sir Guy of Warwick, the Dragon Slayer!
Slaying dragons.
Content.
We do hope you have enjoyed watching our highlights from the amazing nighttime show spectacular
So
Dragon Slayer.
if I'm correct, that was our previous video.
Yes.
This video, we're talking all about Dragon Slayer, which is the best thing at a Merlin attraction.
Yes, it's the nighttime show spectacular.
And believe it or not, it's not made by Merlin themselves entirely. It's,
No, like we mentioned in the previous video, it's made by Knights of Middle England.
yeah, it's sort of like an outsourced show, a nighttime show, ticketed. How much did you pay?
It was about, with Merlin Pass discount, you get 20% off. It was about £40 a head for the show.
She'll probably put it on the screen as well, but I ain't got a clue. Lou paid for it, thank you very much. Anyway, yeah, so basically, the way it works is once Warwick Castle closes for the day, so they kick everyone out, let everyone in about an hour later who's coming to the show.
Yeah, and then you have 2 hours to grab some of the street food, go to the bars.
Yeah, there's a lot of, it's similar to how Alton Towers Fireworks is done, you have some bars, some like vans with food.
Yeah.
It's all really good quality. I think it's done by Digbeth Dining.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Really good quality.
Again, they have a great working relationship with Warwick Castle.
Yeah, really good. No programmes this year,
No.
something to note. There has been programmes for it, but there wasn't one this year.
No, we did go on a proper hunt for it. But
Yeah.
they do have merch for it. You know, like kids can get a knight's helmet and dress
Just
up.
little merch,
and-
yeah, it's nice. the way that the show is set up is also very different this year.
Yeah.
So previously,
So different.
it changes every couple of years, doesn't it? So you've done it before, where the first half was on the War of the Roses stage, which is
River
really
Island.
far back actually.
Yeah.
And then for the second half, they walk you into the courtyard.
And you either stand or sit on the grass.
Big spoiler alert throughout this whole video, by the way, for Dragon Slayer, obviously.
Yeah, this is our review. We're going to
This
go
is
in
the
depth
spoiler
about it.
talk.
Yes.
Yeah, so the way it was set up the year we previously done it is it was all flat seating,
In the courtyard.
all in the courtyard. Now it's tiered seating in the courtyard with some stalls as well.
And the arena was a lot bigger for the
Arena was
show.
massive this year. It was huge. A lot more horses at once, I thought.
Yeah.
Like four,
And there seemed to be a lot more control at like exit and entry pathways for the horses, which is obviously to also keep them as calm as possible
Keep them
during the
safe.
show. Bear in mind, these horses have also performed 2 shows of War of the Roses earlier in the day. You've got to commend them alone.
yeah. So
Like,
a lot. It's
wow.
hard. It's hard graft. It's hard graft. So full respect for that. I would say that some of the highlights of the show are the choreography,
Yeah.
both with the horses. Sword play choreography is absolutely brilliant. It looks realistic as well.
Yeah.
One thing I really like is that you can, when you're watching them fight, they look very skilled, but also they actually look like they're trying to hit each other. A lot of the time when you watch like this kind of sword fight in shows, in movies, big one, a big example here is Star Wars. A lot of the Star Wars movies, they look like they're dancing. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but no, they look really realistic. I thought, they look like they're actually trying to hit each other,
Yeah.
and it looked like they were, hitting each other as well.
Yeah.
To be fair,
very, very good.
I'm impressed with that. I thought it was very good.
Lots of pyrotechnics, lots of
Lots of fuego. Lots of fuego.
fireworks, projections. It is what it says on the tin, really. It is a nighttime spectacular. You're not going to find anything that good in the UK.
Yeah, that's a fair point, to be honest. Even Merlin can't. Yeah, Merlin can't really get that
I mean,
good.
don't get me wrong. Alton Towers fireworks are breathtaking, but nothing on Dragon Slayer.
No,
Nothing on
nothing
Dragon
like
Slayer.
it. But yeah, the way the show works, you have your first half, which is very theatrical.
Yes.
It's mainly acting. Lots of different special effects come into play. It all uses that arena,
Yeah.
and it's all centered around that. And basically, the story is that you've got big guy.
Yeah,
Big-
Guy of Warwick.
Big guy of Warwick, he's a really well-known and sound guy.
He's the son of a servant.
Sound guy.
And he falls in love with the Earl of Warwick's daughter, Felice.
And yeah, we did say spoilers, but I am actually going to try and hold back a little bit because it's to get the best experience possible. You do want to see this yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. That's known in the legend. The whole
But
show is
yeah.
based off of a real legend.
It's
of
basically
Warwick.
it's their story. That's what it is. But yeah, the first half is all centered in that arena, and then the second half is using projections on the castle walls in the
360.
courtyard. Is it 360?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It goes like kind of all the way.
It's like
around
it's like
you.
a 180 show. So it's like it goes round all the sides of the courtyard. You can't see behind you anyway, but you get the idea. As well as that, uses pyrotechnics, fireworks, which is probably the main part of it.
Yeah,
I would say
definitely.
the most significant part
And
of
again, it's the choreography of the fireworks with what's being said in the voiceover with the projections. So just one small spoiler is when they say arrow, archers draw,
And
aim,
fireworks
fire,
go
and
off.
then when they fire, the
It's a really
fireworks
all
go
the
off.
effects have meaning. It's not trying to do a lot of these shows try and do a lot when they really don't need to.
Mhm.
Dragon Slayer, every single effect that's used has meaning and makes sense.
Yeah,
It's very well
not
done.
like outside the storyline or outside of what's going on. So
It's
it's
not-
not like, oh, why is that?
It's not like they're
happening?
like, yeah, guy won, and then the fireworks all go off. It's really happy. Like that would be stupid. No, it all makes sense and adds to the whole experience.
Definitely. Again, something a little bit different this year. There was no intervals, so they went straight into the projections. When we've been previously, you have a tiny little break in between the action half and setting up the projection.
Which personally I don't think helps it, because you can very clearly see where the interval used to be. The show is completely unchanged in that regard.
Yeah.
You can see where the way it used to work was you had your arena segment, interval, and then your projection segment.
Yeah.
But now it's like arena, and then it just goes straight into the projections, and it's kind of jarring, I thought.
Yeah, the whole arena went dark for like a minute or two, just
Yeah.
while they were getting into positions for the projection show.
I don't know. I didn't think it made much sense. I think it was better with the interval. So, you know, if that's Middle England, Merlin, if you're watching this, that's my opinion.
Yeah, doesn't take away from the actual show.
Doesn't take away from it, but it was nice to have that little interval, I thought.
And they've changed the ending a little bit from previous years, which
I
you weren't a
Don't
huge
really.
fan of.
I think it kind of takes a lot of the maturity out of it, personally.
But also, I can understand.
I can understand why, because
they've done it.
the old ending was very dark. And
yeah,
it
as
is.
is the real legend, though.
And Warwick Castle is a family attraction, so I kind of get why. But also, I preferred it how it was a couple of years ago.
I think because before that is how the original legend ends. I prefer to see that. I know it's not a happy ending everyone wants.
If we told you what the old ending was, it gives a real kind of sense of what the current ending is, because it's still the same story.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about that too much, but also if you did watch it in 2022 or earlier, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my opinion.
It was still
quality,
brilliant.
still the best thing Merlin have ever done.
Yeah, and I am praying it comes back next year.
It should come back next year. I can't see why not.
I hope so, because no one knows how long they're going to keep reinstating it, but I think with the popularity of it, it's been selling out all its shows.
Yeah, it's clearly doing well.
It's obvious that the demand for something like that in the summer is there, and I remember when it first came to light in 2018, 2019, when I first went to see it, it ran a lot more frequently than it does now. Now it's very much because of the demand. It's a very set schedule as to how many nights they're going to run it.
I think it only
it's
ran for
not
like
on
3
as
weeks
much.
this year, didn't it?
Yeah, only on like a Friday, Saturday, and
Yeah,
sometimes a Sunday
not many
night.
dates at all, which I feel like that's fine, because
It's more of,
it feels exclusive.
yes, they've made it feel more like the exclusive show that you are paying to see, and that it's not something you can expect to easily get a ticket for every week during the summer holidays. Like, that's not the case anymore. It's very much a niche show.
It's something really different. I think it's worth coming from all across the UK to go and see Dragon Slayer. There is also the one good thing with Warwick as well, is there is also a lot of attractions around it.
Yeah,
So
very easy to get to Birmingham.
Very easy to get to Birmingham, Towers, Drayton Manor, things like that. You're not far. It's worth doing. Highly recommend.
Yeah, it's like Sean and Max joined us, and they came just for like the day
The
of
day.
Warwick and to see Dragon Slayer, and they loved it. I think.
Yeah. It's
If
just
tickets
it's
are
just
available
awesome.
next year, I think the four of us will be going
Go again. It was just it was really good. Can't recommend it enough.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Like, I don't know, it just brings a lot of joy. And again, we didn't mention it earlier, but the music and the score for the whole show, absolutely fantastic.
Just like War of the Roses and Falconer's Quest, scored really well. Really adds to it.
Yeah,
It's quality.
they know what kind of music to put over certain segments of the show. If there is something that's meant to be a little bit darker or a little bit more emotional, they have the perfect music for it. If there's something joyous, they have the perfect music for it. It just flows seamlessly.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I agree with that. But yeah, really good show.
Yeah. And then after this video has gone up, we do hope you've enjoyed us talking about this. Do let us know in the comments if you've seen Dragon Slayer and what you think of it.
That does mark the end of like the Warwick Castle content for this year. We
Yeah.
might make some more content next year if we do go back. But for now, they're your 2 videos for Warwick on the channel.
Yes.
Hopefully it gives you enough information on the attraction itself and Dragon Slayer. But yeah, hope you really enjoyed it.
Next up on the channel, exciting content. We've got some Evertelling and Toverland videos coming your way. So we have an Efteling vlog, Toverland vlog, and then we're going to do a little compilation
Some
of
POVs. New thing on the channel.
finally.
Yeah, no, we've been really trying to get the content out for that, so hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yes.
Comment below, have you seen Dragon Slayer, and what you thought of it.
Yeah.
Also like and subscribe, because she puts a lot of effort in with the editing, and also I sometimes help. Occasionally. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, so we'll see you in the next video from Le Efteling.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.